have for retirement is Social Security. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of information or education that is made available. And therefore, a lot of people make decisions with Social Security that leaves money on the table. In some cases, it can be a significant amount of money. Here with us is the founder CEO of GulfCoast Financial Services, John Kuykendall. Now, GulfCoast Financial Services has been named best of the best in financial services by readers of the Lake City Reporter 9 straight years and running. And John, I know a big part of that is the help, the assistance in planning for financial confidence that you provide to your clients. A big part of that is helping them through these complex Social Security decisions.
Well, that's right, Peter. What we want to do is make sure that when we do our income planning, that we certainly cover Social Security, because it is, for a majority of people, the only guaranteed check you're going to have coming in every month during retirement. And so certainly there is a lot of money left on the table. There's a lot of caveats that we can do, things we can't do, and it's complicated. And, you know, one of the myths is that the Social Security Department they're there to guide you and give you the right advice. And we found, and you know, that they're not there to guide you. They're there to take your orders and to go ahead and sign you up for Social Security. And it may not be the right way or the right time. And so that's why we need to do it ahead of time, Peter.
Well, John, because it is so complex, because there are so many specifics of individuals' situations, their earnings history, their marital status, are they married, single, divorced potentially? Are they widowed? Like, all of these factors play in. And then what is your timeline? When do you plan on working until, and what is the need for income? This is a complex topic, and we're not going to be able to cover every aspect of it. But a recent Kiplinger article basically debated the question on waiting until 70 to claim Social Security and the pros and cons of timing it. So claim it early, claim it late. John, what do we need to think about or consider as we are making this decision, which ultimately is a permanent, lifelong decision about our financial situation?
Well, you know, a lot of people think Social Security is going away. And so what they want to do is they want to claim it as soon as they can, Peter. And so I think the majority of the people now file early, and they're taking a haircut. If you file at age 62, you're getting a 27% reduction in the amount of money you're going to get at age 62. Also, there are income requirements, things you can't make over a certain amount without having to give money back to the government. So there are penalties and things that are in place that we need to be aware of before we make that decision. Also, Peter, I see a lot of people leave money on the table. We had a situation where I had a high-earning hiring individual who was in his late 60s, 66, 67, and his wife or spouse had already filed. She was full retirement age. So we were able to let him file on her, and he deferred his until age 70, which gave him 8% per year more. And he went from about a $3,000 check to a $4,000 check per month. Plus, he drew money on his wife for 3 years. That was free money. So, you know, there's a lot of things that we need to be aware of, a lot of things that we need to know. But the one thing that we have is that software that tells us how you should file, when you should file, and gives us the break-even number so that we can take a look at that. And there's no reason that everybody wouldn't take advantage of that software.
And this is part of your process there. It's one of the basic services when somebody comes in for a conversation. No cost, no obligation. You're going to help them run the numbers. If even just on Social Security alone, this could make a impactful difference in retirement.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it could make a tremendous amount of difference in retirement, because don't forget that when one spouse passes away, the other spouse loses one Social Security. They either get to step up to their spouse, which is more, or keep theirs if it's more. But one check's going away. So 40% of my income is going to be gone on day one when I have a spouse who passes away. So I want to make sure that I'm getting the best numbers, but I want to look at it as a couple. I want to look at it individually, and I want to make sure I'm not leaving money on the table.
And John, when you've run those scenarios for individuals or couples, I mean, I know it's not going to be the same for everybody, but could you give us kind of a ballpark in quantifying what kind of difference have you seen that make in the timing and the different claiming strategies?
Well, for one thing, if I wait till age 70, my check's going to be about $1,500 more than what it would have been. And there are no penalties. I can work as much as I want. I can get that money for life. My spouse can get that money if I pass away. So it certainly behooves us to get the best. Now, and the other thing is that let's say I've been married 10 years and I get divorced and I'm full retirement age. My former spouse is full retirement age. I can file on their Social Security and get half of their check, which doesn't affect them, but it's free money for me. And then my Social Security continues to grow until age 70. We did that with a lady, one of our clients, and in her case, it was an $1,800 difference in a check waiting till age 70, but she was able to pick up $1,200 a month free money for 4 years. So those are the kind of things that we like to talk to people about and we like to project.
And John, we all sort of want to know when that break even point is going
Oh,
to be, but
yeah.
the tools that are online, what I've seen, those different calculators, to me, there's one glaring omission in them in that they only look at the Social Security. They don't incorporate the rest of the financial situation and what is the return on the assets that we might otherwise be able to preserve if we did claim and collect Social Security earlier or later, if we're spending those assets, the rate of return that we don't get. So that is, again, part of the process there at Gulf Coast Financial Services, that if any listener would like to take advantage, you can help them not only look at the Social Security, but incorporate the rest of the picture.
Oh, when we look at the financially focused income plan, Peter, we're looking at all of it: taxes, Social Security, Medicare. We're looking at retirement income. We're looking at the growth bucket. We're looking at the pension bucket. We're doing everything we can to make sure that they can maximize their retirement. Some people, it would be better to go ahead and take Social Security now if they're retired and not wait. Everybody's case is different, and we're going to look at that report, show you where you are, show you what it costs if we wait, what if it costs if we don't. So we're looking at a whole picture of income, retirement income, and longevity when we do that report, Peter. It's financially focused income plan. You can't go on a trip without a roadmap. I didn't go across the country without having a GPS tell me when to turn. And if I don't have that financially focused income plan, I don't know where I'm headed. So let's get one of those for everybody.
Well, we always appreciate the time here, John. But ladies and gentlemen, the true value of the program and the information is that Gulf Coast Financial Services, John Kuykendall, and the generations of planning there, the team at Gulf Coast is there to serve you. They are a personal, individual resource, a local resource in the Lake City and surrounding areas. They've helped so many, but so many more need help with this. Let's make the most of the tools that we have available for the highest degree of confidence that we can achieve financially. That's Gulf Coast Financial Services mission for you. Pick up the phone if you'd like to be in touch, if you'd like to run those numbers, if you'd like to get the financially focused written retirement income plan. 386-755-9018. It is 386-755-9018, 755-9018, or you can visit online at gulfcoastfinancial.net, gulfcoastfinancial.net. And John, there are so many individual facets and factors with Social Security. That's why every individual needs some education, information, needs to run the numbers, crunch the scenarios before making that final decision.
Oh yeah, Peter. I mean, the fact that we have this software just changes the whole dynamics of this thing. The computer has helped us determine what we need to do. Don't rely on Social Security. They're not there. They're there to help you, but they're not there to tell you what's the best option for you or your family.
They don't know the rest of your situation, so they can't
No,
take on the liability of providing proactive guidance and recommendations. You said it, John. They take your order on the day that you show up. Don't tell you if that's the best day to show up. They don't know.
they don't know. Yeah, you're right, Peter.
Well, we always appreciate, again, the time here with John Kuykendall and the information that you share. Thank you very much. And I know so many have taken advantage of this fantastic offer and the opportunity to be more informed and educated, and yet so many more need that help and assistance and a resource for reliable information. Experienced, qualified team of professionals, ladies and gentlemen, there as your local resource at GulfCoast Financial Services. Give them a call today, 386-755-9018, 386-755-9018. John, once again, thank you for your time.
Thank you, Peter. See you. Hey, if you'd like a copy of our new book, Quitting is for Winners, but Retirement's Not for Wimps, I encourage you to click the link below and get your copy today. Hey, we like it when you listen to the show, but we like it better when you like, share, subscribe, or feel free to leave a comment.
Be sure to like, subscribe, share, and tune in for more financial focus by visiting GulfCoastFinancial.net. The information presented on this program is provided for informational purposes only, without warranty of accuracy, completeness, or suitability for a particular purpose. This program is not intended to be and does not constitute financial, investment, legal, or tax advice. This information is general in nature and not specific enough to be construed as advice. You should not make any decision based on the information presented on this program without independent consultation with an appropriately licensed professional or competent advisor. Investment in securities or the market involves a potential risk for loss of principal. Trading, therefore, may not be suitable for all listeners. Annuity guarantees are based solely on the financial strength and claims-paying ability of the issuing company. Withdrawals of growth from annuities may be taxable as ordinary income in the year it is taken. Individuals should review contracts for specific details of the product's features and costs. Early withdrawals may subject the owner to penalties, fees, or taxes. John Kuykendall is registered with and securities are offered through Kovac Securities Inc., member FINRA SIPC, found online at www.kovacsecurities.com. Advisory services are offered through GulfCoast Financial Services Inc., a registered investment advisor in Florida. GulfCoast Financial Services Inc. is not affiliated with Kovac Securities Inc. or Kovac Advisors Inc. Past performance is not indicative of future results. All investing involves risk. Investment decisions should be based on your own goals, time horizon, and tolerance for risk. Due to various factors including changing market conditions and/or applicable laws, the content may no longer be reflective of current opinions or positions.